Excuse me, may I use your bathroom? Excuse me, may I use your bathroom? Of course, it's down the hall on the left. Of course, it's down the hall on the left. What are you currently studying? What are you currently studying? I'm currently studying accounting and finance. I'm currently studying accounting and finance. Which school did you go? Which school did you go? I went to Degrassi High. I went to Degrassi High. What was your major in college? What was your major in college? I majored in computer science. I majored in computer science. Which university did you attend? Which university did you attend? I attended Harvard. I attended Harvard. Who's that person in the photo? Who's that person in the photo? That's my dad. That's my dad. How do you like school so far? How do you like school so far? It's not bad. I need to make some friends though. It's not bad. I need to make some friends though. Do you like your job? Do you like your job? No, I really hate it. It's so boring. No, I really hate it. It's so boring. What do you do? What do you do? I'm a web developer. I make websites and blogs. I'm a web developer. I make websites and blogs. How do you like Osaka so far? How do you like Osaka so far? Osaka has been great so far. Osaka has been great so far. Are you currently working, Sam? Are you currently working, Sam? Not at the moment. I'm currently looking for work. Not at the moment. I'm currently looking for work. May I take your jacket? May I take your jacket? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Would you like anything to drink? Would you like anything to drink? Yes, I'd like a glass of champagne. Yes, I'd like a glass of champagne. Can I get you something to eat? Can I get you something to eat? No, I'm fine, thanks. I think I ate too much for lunch. No, I'm fine, thanks. I think I ate too much for lunch. Have you had lunch? Have you had lunch? Not yet, but I will in 10 minutes. Not yet, but I will in 10 minutes. Do you have any coffee? Do you have any coffee? I'm sorry, we've run out. I'm sorry, we've run out. Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from Shanghai. Have you ever been to Shanghai? I'm from Shanghai. Have you ever been to Shanghai? Are you from around here? Are you from around here? Yeah, I am. I've lived here for the past 20 years. Yeah, I am. I've lived here for the past 20 years. How long have you been living here? How long have you been living here? Around 6 years now. Around 6 years now. Would you like to join me for lunch? Would you like to join me for lunch? Of course, I'd love to. Of course, I'd love to. Have you seen the new Avengers movie? Have you seen the new Avengers movie? I saw it last night. It was so good, right? I saw it last night. It was so good, right? Is around 7 in the evening okay with you? Is around 7 in the evening okay with you? That's perfect with me. That's perfect with me. What's your name? What's your name? Peter McPiddle. And your name is? Peter McPiddle. And your name is? Sorry, could you repeat your name one more time? Sorry, could you repeat your name one more time? Peter McPiddle. Peter McPiddle. Are you Chinese? Are you Chinese? No, I'm Japanese. No, I'm Japanese. Did you drop your wallet? Did you drop your wallet? No, it's in my bag. No, it's in my bag. Do you want to go on a date with me? Do you want to go on a date with me? Why not, but only if you pay. Why not, but only if you pay. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Sunny and really hot. Sunny and really hot. Are you going to work today? Are you going to work today? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. How is your family? How's your family? They're good. How about yours? They're good. How about yours? Do you have the time? Do you have the time? No, sorry, I don't. No, sorry, I don't. Who's that man standing over there? Who's that man standing over there? I don't know, but he looks scary. I don't know, but he looks scary. Are your parents home? Are your parents home? Yes. Do you want to speak to them? Yes. Do you want to speak to them? Are you guys coming to the party? Are you guys coming to the party? Of course, we can't wait. Of course, we can't wait. You're looking great. Are you wearing new clothes? You're looking great. Are you wearing new clothes? You noticed? Yup, they're all brand new. Nice, isn't it? You noticed? Yup, they're all brand new. Nice, isn't it? You smell a little. Did you not take a shower? You smell a little. Did you not take a shower? I couldn't. I didn't have any time. I couldn't. I didn't have any time. Excuse me. Do you know where the bus stop is? Excuse me. Do you know where the bus stop is? Yes. Keep going straight and then turn left on the second set of lights. Yes. Keep going straight and then turn left on the second set of lights. Do you have an interesting hobby? Do you have an interesting hobby? I do. I love collecting dinosaur fossils. I do. I love collecting dinosaur fossils. What are you doing? What are you doing? Isn't it obvious I'm painting my wall? Isn't it obvious I'm painting my wall? Where are you going? Where are you going? No idea. No idea. Is Craig coming into work today? Is Craig coming into work today? Most probably. Most probably. What are the kids doing? What are the kids doing? Dunno. Probably watching Netflix or playing video games? Dunno. Probably watching Netflix or playing video games? Did you enjoy the film? Did you enjoy the film? I loved the film. I loved the film. What are you reading? What are you reading? The War on Normal People by Andrew Yang. The War on Normal People by Andrew Yang. What's Jessica doing? What's Jessica doing? She's cooking in the kitchen. She's cooking in the kitchen. What's that sound? Are you eating something? What's that sound? Are you eating something? Yup, I'm eating my lunch now. Yup, I'm eating my lunch now. How are you these days? How are you these days? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. When did you get married? When did you get married? We got married last year. We got married last year. Can I get you anything else? Can I get you anything else? Yes, I'd like another cup of coffee. Yes, I'd like another cup of coffee. Are you leaving already? Are you leaving already? Yes, I am. I have to start work early tomorrow morning. Yes, I am. I have to start work early tomorrow morning. Would you like some dessert? Would you like some dessert? Yes, I'd like some chocolate ice cream. Yes, I'd like some chocolate ice cream. Do you want to ride to school today? Do you want to ride to school today? I'm gonna walk to school today. I'm gonna walk to school today. When is the next bus arriving? When is the next bus arriving? It's arriving at 6 o'clock. It's arriving at 6 o'clock. What is your job? What is your job? I'm a waitress. I'm a waitress. What do you do at work? What do you do at work? I help students get better at English. I help students get better at English. Are you doing anything this weekend? Are you doing anything this weekend? No, I've got nothing planned. No, I've got nothing planned. Are you there? Are you there? I'm here, but where are you? I'm here, but where are you? Are you interested in politics? Are you interested in politics? Yes, very. Yes, very. What's she cooking? What's she cooking? She's cooking some pasta. She's cooking some pasta. Does she want to get married? Does she want to get married? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. What are you listening? What are you listening? An audiobook. It's excellent. An audiobook. It's excellent. What are you eating? What are you eating? Mossburger. Mossburger. What are you watching on Netflix? What are you watching on Netflix? Stranger Things Season 3. Stranger Things Season 3. Why is this lecture so boring? Why is this lecture so boring? Because it is. Because it is. How long does it take to reach Tokyo? How long does it take to reach Tokyo? Around an hour and a half. Around an hour and a half. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? No, you have to go the opposite way. No, you have to go the opposite way. Where are we having dinner? Where are we having dinner? At a nearby Chinese restaurant. At a nearby Chinese restaurant. Are you wearing that tonight? Are you wearing that tonight? Yes, I am. Is that a problem with you? Yes, I am. Is that a problem with you? When are your final exams? When are your final exams? It's next month. It's next month. Are your friends staying at the Capsule Hotel? Are your friends staying at the Capsule Hotel? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Are we going to Kyoto today? Are we going to Kyoto today? No, we're going tomorrow. No, we're going tomorrow. Why is it so expensive? Why is it so expensive? Because it's really high quality. Because it's really a high quality. Why is the line so long? Why is the line so long? Because it's lunchtime. Because it's lunchtime. Why is it so cheap? Why is it so cheap? Because it's low quality. Because it's low quality. What's taking so long? What's taking so long? I don't know, but the customer is arguing with the waitress. I don't know, but the customer is arguing with the waitress. Are the shops open today? Are the shops open today? No, they're all closed. No, they're all closed. How much are these items? How much are these items? They're $5 each. They're $5 each. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Yes, I have one more question. Yes, I have one more question. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? No, nobody has any questions. No, nobody has any questions. Those shoes look awesome. How much are they? Those shoes look awesome. How much are they? Thanks. It's $200. Thanks. It's $200. Is it going to rain later today? Is it going to rain later today? I'm not quite sure. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Maybe. Why is she wearing a hat inside the house? Why is she wearing a hat inside the house? I don't know. She's very strange. I don't know. She's very strange. Why aren't you listening to me? Why aren't you listening to me? Sorry, what did you say? Sorry, what did you say? Can you please stop watching TV? Can you please stop watching TV? Yes, after I finish watching this program. Yes, after I finish watching this program. You look quite pale. Are you feeling all right? You look quite pale. Are you feeling all right? No, not really. I feel a little sick. No, not really. I feel a little sick. Would you like to come in? Would you like to come in? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Do you wish you had a girlfriend? Do you wish you had a girlfriend? Yes, sometimes. Yes, sometimes. When did you graduate college? When did you graduate college? In 2009. In 2009. Are you the youngest child? Are you the youngest child? No, I'm the second youngest child. No, I'm the second youngest child. When did you quit your job? When did you quit your job? Last Friday. Last Friday. Do you miss your family? Do you miss your family? Yes, I really do. Yes, I really do. Do you sometimes wish you had superpowers? Do you sometimes wish you had superpowers? Yes, sometimes I wish I could fly. Yes, sometimes I wish I could fly. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Oh, I just wanted to know. Oh, I just wanted to know. Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Because I'm curious. Because I'm curious. Why eat this? Why eat this? Because it's good for you. Because it's good for you. What is he saying? What is he saying? He's saying he's not hungry. He's saying he's not hungry. Why is he saying that? Why is he saying that? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Why aren't you coming to my party? Why aren't you coming to my party? I'm sorry, I can't come, but I have an exam the next day. I'm sorry, I can't come, but I have an exam the next day. How can I get to the airport from here? How can I get to the airport from here? Take the airport bus from Central Station. Take the airport bus from Central Station. Sarah, do you have any siblings? Sarah, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 4 younger siblings. I'm the oldest. Yes, I have 4 younger siblings. I'm the oldest. Is this necessary? Is this necessary? I believe so. I believe so. What happened? What happened? The company server has gone down. The company server has gone down. Can you call me back in a few minutes? Can you call me back in a few minutes? Sure thing. Sure thing. How'd you make this dish? How'd you make this dish? With a lot of practice and patience. With a lot of practice and patience. Did you call her back? Did you call her back? No, I didn't have time. No, I didn't have time. Was the package sent? Was the package sent? Yup, I sent it yesterday afternoon. Yup, I sent it yesterday afternoon. Whose shoes are these? Whose shoes are these? Dunno. Dunno. Is it possible to delay the meeting? Is it possible to delay the meeting? Yes, but only by 30 minutes. Yes, but only by 30 minutes. Won't you celebrate with me? Won't you celebrate with me? I would be glad to. I would be glad to. Has Sam arrived at the meeting? Has Sam arrived at the meeting? Not yet. Not yet. When did the incident occur? When did the incident occur? I believe it was this morning at 8:03. I believe it was this morning at 8:03. How come you never say anything in class? How come you never say anything in class? Because I'm bored. Because I'm bored. Did she suffer an injury? Did she suffer an injury? Yes, apparently she fell and broke her back. Yes, apparently she fell and broke her back. Can you tell her not to speak so loudly? Can you tell her not to speak so loudly? Okay. Janice, can you keep it down? Okay. Janice, can you keep it down? Who did you speak with? Who did you speak with? I spoke with my boss. I spoke with my boss. Who are these people? Who are these people? I don't know. They look like travelers. I don't know. They look like travelers. Would you prefer to stay at home tonight? Would you prefer to stay at home tonight? Yeah, I'd prefer that. Yeah, I'd prefer that. What were you doing last night? What were you doing last night? At home, catching a flick. At home, catching a flick. How was the movie? How was the movie? Pretty good. I enjoyed it. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. Whose place shall we head to? Whose place shall we head to? Let's head to Sam's house. I heard he's free. Let's head to Sam's house. I heard he's free. Where were the stolen items found? Where were the stolen items found? According to the news, they were found in an abandoned house. According to the news, they were found in an abandoned house. Are they going to refund our money? Are they going to refund our money? Yes, they said they would. Yes, they said they would. Can we talk in 5 minutes' time? Can we talk in 5 minutes' time? No worries. I'll call you back in 5. No worries. I'll call you back in 5. David, where's your homework? David, where's your homework? I left it at home. Sorry. I left it at home.
Sorry. Was Jane at the party? Was Jane at the party? No, not that I'm aware of. No, not that I'm aware of. Has the package been sent? Has the package been sent? Yep, already sent. Yep, already sent. Is Jody all right? Is Jody all right? No, she's in pretty bad shape at the moment. No, she's in pretty bad shape at the moment. Which one are you looking for? Which one are you looking for? I'm looking for the small one. I'm looking for the small one. Are you able to come over now? Are you able to come over now? I can. I'll be there shortly. I can. I'll be there shortly. Where are they? Where are they? They're in class at the moment. They're in class at the moment. Will the situation get better? Will the situation get better? I don't think it will. I don't think it will. When will our pizza arrive? When will our pizza arrive? Probably in the next 10 minutes or so. Probably in the next 10 minutes or so. How is she doing? How is she doing? She's doing well. She's doing well. Do you need a hand? Do you need a hand? That would be much appreciated. That would be much appreciated. Can we finish here for today? Can we finish here for today? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Couldn't we just all get along? Couldn't we just all get along? That's impossible. That's impossible. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? I'm talking about Cookie, Susie's new poodle dog. I'm talking about Cookie, Susie's new poodle dog. Can you tell her I said hello? Can you tell her I said hello? Sure thing. I'll say you said hi. Sure thing. I'll say you said hi. What would you have said? What would you have said? I would have kept quiet. I would have kept quiet. How do we know if she's telling us the truth? How do we know if she's telling us the truth? You can tell by her body language. You can tell by her body language. Whose books are these? Whose books are these? They're Jeff's. They're Jeff's. Where did you say you were from? Where did you say you were from? I'm from Dubai. I'm from Dubai. Will she study in Australia next year? Will she study in Australia next year? She doesn't know now due to the virus. She doesn't know now due to the virus. Can you trust him? Can you trust him? With my life. With my life. Is Fred really an ex-con? Is Fred really an ex-con? Yes, he did time in a state penitentiary. Yes, he did time in a state penitentiary. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Most definitely. Most definitely. Would you have it any other way? Would you have it any other way? None whatsoever. None whatsoever. How did they escape from the prison? How did they escape from the prison? I heard they escaped by digging through a wall. I heard they escaped by digging through a wall. Which operating system is better, Android or iOS? Which operating system is better, Android or iOS? Definitely iOS. Definitely iOS. Shall we stop here and continue tomorrow? Shall we stop here and continue tomorrow? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. How can I start asking better questions? How can I start asking better questions? First, start thinking of the end result you desire. First, start thinking of the end result you desire. Is the containment of the virus working? Is the containment of the virus working? The containment is working. The containment is working. What are the long-term opportunities? What are the long-term opportunities? Massive growth and scalability in Southeast Asia. Massive growth and scalability in Southeast Asia. Why do you always think so short-term? Why do you always think so short-term? Because you never know when it'll be your last day. Because you never know when it'll be your last day. How can we mitigate the risks? How can we mitigate the risks? We can reduce our exposure to highly leveraged debt. We can reduce our exposure to highly leveraged debt. What is the potential upside? What is the potential upside? The upside is unlimited. The upside is unlimited. Where are the opportunities? Where are the opportunities? Mostly in developing countries like Vietnam and Bangladesh. Mostly in developing countries like Vietnam and Bangladesh. What are the potential downsides? What are the potential downsides? We could go bankrupt. We could go bankrupt. Who will be negatively affected? Who will be negatively affected? Mainly the working class folks. Mainly the working class folks. Do people act irrationally during a panic? Do people act irrationally during a panic? History clearly shows that's the case. History clearly shows that's the case. Have we hit our monthly goals? Have we hit our monthly goals? Far from it. Far from it. Is LeBron James really the best basketball player in the world? Is LeBron James really the best basketball player in the world? Obviously not. It's Kawhi Leonard. Obviously not. It's Kawhi Leonard. Isn't it all just fake news? Isn't it all just fake news? You could see it that way. You could see it that way. What is the first thing you notice about a person? What is the first thing you notice about a person? How clean someone's shoes are. How clean someone's shoes are. What daily habits improve your life? What daily habits improve your life? Exercising and not complaining. Exercising and not complaining. What are 2 things you are grateful for? What are 2 things you are grateful for? My money and my health. My money and my health. How would you cope if you didn't have internet access for 30 days? How would you cope if you didn't have internet access for 30 days? I'd probably lose my mind. I'd probably lose my mind. What's on your bucket list? What's on your bucket list? To travel to the moon. To travel to the moon. What is one thing you are naturally good at? What is one thing you are naturally good at? Annoying my wife. Annoying my wife. Do you think we should focus on our strengths more or work on our weaknesses? Do you think we should focus on our strengths more or work on our weaknesses? Working on our strengths, it's less time-consuming. Working on our strengths, it's less time-consuming. If you could eat only one meal over and over again, what would it be? If you could eat only one meal over and over again, what would it be? Chicken satay with fried rice. Chicken satay with fried rice. Can a business be fully automated without human intervention? Can a business be fully automated without human intervention? I don't think that's possible. Otherwise, the robots would take over everything. I don't think that's possible. Otherwise, the robots would take over everything. Should children under the age of 10 be banned from using social media? Should children under the age of 10 be banned from using social media? Not banned, but limited to screen time usage. Not banned, but limited to screen time usage. Do you think climate change can be reversed? Do you think climate change can be reversed? I don't believe we can. I don't believe we can. Who do you love? Who do you love? My children and sometimes my wife. My children and sometimes my wife. How do you want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered? As a kind and loving person. As a kind and loving person. What makes you angry? What makes you angry? When I am hungry and there isn't any food in the house. When I am hungry and there isn't any food in the house. What's the number one item you cannot live without? What's the number one item you cannot live without? My smartphone. My smartphone. What would your perfect day look like? What would your perfect day look like? Sleeping in all day, eating yummy foods, and watching my favorite movie. Sleeping in all day, eating yummy foods, and watching my favorite movie. How can we trust the news these days? How can we trust the news these days? We can't, as we can't verify the information. We can't, as we can't verify the information. Who will be positively affected by this? Who will be positively affected by this? Anyone who is out of a job right now. Anyone who is out of a job right now. Were you afraid of the consequences? Were you afraid of the consequences? Yes, I was deeply afraid. Yes, I was deeply afraid. Who could have imagined this scenario? Who could have imagined this scenario? No one could have ever imagined this scenario. No one could have ever imagined this scenario. Whatever happened to politeness and decency? Whatever happened to politeness and decency? That went away when political correctness seeped into society. That went away when political correctness seeped into society. Was your computer hacked? Was your computer hacked? It's something I can't rule out. It's something I can't rule out. Can we execute this plan? Can we execute this plan? I am confident we can. We will execute it flawlessly. I am confident we can. We will execute it flawlessly. Are you confident in your abilities? Are you confident in your abilities? I am very confident in my abilities. I am very confident in my abilities. Have you prepped enough for the role play? Have you prepped enough for the role play? Not quite. I'd like to practice a little more. Not quite. I'd like to practice a little more. When are your final exams? When are your final exams? End of next week. End of next week. Who would have thought that he would succeed in business? Who would have thought that he would succeed in business? Right? It clearly shows that no one can predict the future. Right? It clearly shows that no one can predict the future. What are you grabbing for lunch? What are you grabbing for lunch? Some Chipotle? Want me to grab you something? Some Chipotle. Want me to grab you something? Is time travel really possible, or is it just a pipe dream? Is time travel really possible, or is it just a pipe dream? I wouldn't rule it out in the next 4,000 years. I wouldn't rule it out in the next 4,000 years. Who are the power players? Who are the power players? USA, China, Japan, and Germany, to name a few. USA, China, Japan, and Germany, to name a few. What are the limitations of this method? What are the limitations of this method? It can only be used in this situation. It can't be used in any other situation. It can only be used in this situation. It can't be used in any other situation. How can we improve this process? How can we improve this process? Improve measurement systems and reduce non-value added steps. Improve measurement systems and reduce non-value added steps. Are you seeing anyone at the moment? Are you seeing anyone at the moment? Yes, but that's none of your business. Yes, but that's none of your business. What's your marital status? What's your marital status? Married, but about to get divorced. Married, but about to get divorced. Can I make a call with your phone? Can I make a call with your phone? Okay, but I'm low on battery though. Okay, but I'm low on battery though. Did you just fart? Did you just fart? Only silently. Only silently. Is something burning? Is something burning? Yeah, I overcooked the steak. Yeah, I overcooked the steak. Was it him? Was it him? Most likely it was him. Most likely it was him. Did you manage to find your house keys? Did you manage to find your house keys? No, I still can't find it. No, I still can't find it. Was it that bad? Was it that bad? You have no idea. You have no idea. Why did you say that to her? Why did you say that to her? Because she was acting so rude. Because she was acting so rude. Can't you act a little more polite? Can't you act a little more polite? I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. Can't you stay at home today? Can't you stay at home today? No can do. I have to head to work. No can do. I have to head to work. Would you like to accompany me to the opera? Would you like to accompany me to the opera? It would be my pleasure. It would be my pleasure. Did it go as well as you thought? Did it go as well as you thought? It went surprisingly better than I thought. It went surprisingly better than I thought. How come you never say anything in class? How come you never say anything in class? It's because I'm a little shy. It's because I'm a little shy. Is there a reason for your absence today? Is there a reason for your absence today? I had something else to do. I had something else to do. Who are you speaking to on the phone? Who are you speaking to on the phone? No one in particular. No one in particular. Did you bump into the boss? Did you bump into the boss? Yeah, I just saw him a few minutes ago. Yeah, I just saw him a few minutes ago. How did you manage to finish the book so quickly? How did you manage to finish the book so quickly? I learnt how to speed read. I learnt how to speed read. Would you mind passing me the salt? Would you mind passing me the salt? Sure thing. Sure thing. Have you already spoken with her? Have you already spoken with her? Yes, I just spoke to her 5 minutes ago. Yes, I just spoke to her 5 minutes ago. Could you explain it a little slower this time? Could you explain it a little slower this time? Fine, but you must listen carefully. Fine, but you must listen carefully. Why the sad face? Why the sad face? I broke up with my girlfriend today. I broke up with my girlfriend today. You said what? You said what? I said he should go to hell. I said he should go to hell. How in the world did you figure that out? How in the world did you figure that out? Through a lot of trial and error. Through a lot of trial and error. Would it be possible for you to help me with this grocery bag? Would it be possible for you to help me with this grocery bag? Of course, let me carry that for you. Of course, let me carry that for you. Is it possible for humans to live on Mars? Is it possible for humans to live on Mars? It's possible within the next 50 years. It's possible within the next 50 years. Why hasn't an electric plane already been built? Why hasn't an electric plane already been built? Because current battery technology only allows us a maximum range of 400 kilometers. Because current battery technology only allows us a maximum range of 400 kilometers. Can humans live forever? Can humans live forever? Scientifically, it may not be possible. Scientifically, it may not be possible. Which city will the 2020 Olympics be held? Which city will the 2020 Olympics be held? None. It's been postponed to 2021 in Tokyo. None. It's been postponed to 2021 in Tokyo. Has it been approved? Has it been approved? Not yet. We are waiting for the government's approval. Not yet. We are waiting for the government's approval. Were you feeling unwell? Were you feeling unwell? I felt horrible. I had a fever over 39 degrees for 3 consecutive days. I felt horrible. I had a fever over 39 degrees for 3 consecutive days. Are you still single? Are you still single? No, I'm in a relationship now. No, I'm in a relationship now. Were you ever married? Were you ever married? Once, but got divorced in 2008. Once, but got divorced in 2008. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? I'm sorry, I don't give my number to strangers. I'm sorry, I don't give my number to strangers. Did you notice anything suspicious? Did you notice anything suspicious? Now that you mention it, I thought I heard someone enter the house. Now that you mention it, I thought I heard someone enter the house. Could it just be a coincidence? Could it just be a coincidence? There's no such thing as a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Do you have any children? Do you have any children? Just a baby girl. Just a baby girl. Can you speak a little English? Can you speak a little English? I can a little. I can a little. When did the package arrive? When did the package arrive? This morning at around 10 a.m. This morning at around 10 a.m. Could it have been a false signal? Could it have been a false signal? That's not possible. This system is foolproof. That's not possible. This system is foolproof. Where were you when the incident occurred? Where were you when the incident occurred? I was at home eating KFC. I was at home eating KFC. Was it really necessary to scream? Was it really necessary to scream? I believe it was justified. I was truly scared. I believe it was justified. I was truly scared. Could you pass me a spoon? Could you pass me a spoon? No, my hands are tied. No, my hands are tied. Can you teach me that technique? Can you teach me that technique? Which technique? Be more specific. Which technique? Be more specific. Why were you scolding her? Why were you scolding her? Because she broke my phone. Because she broke my phone. Can you repeat that one more time? Can you repeat that one more time? No, I've said it too many times. No, I've said it too many times. Aren't you a little too optimistic? Aren't you a little too optimistic? Maybe, but it's better than being pessimistic. Maybe, but it's better than being pessimistic. Why do they want to shut the company down? Why do they want to shut the company down? The company defaulted on their loans and won't pay back their creditors. The company defaulted on their loans and won't pay back their creditors. How can we defeat them? How can we defeat them? We can't. They're too strong. We can't. They're too strong. Where were you when I needed you the most? Where were you when I needed you the most? I was working day and night trying to support my children. I was working day and night trying to support my children. Why did you abandon her? Why did you abandon her? I didn't love her anymore. I didn't love her anymore. Tell me who isn't fearful of the current economic and political situation. Tell me who isn't fearful of the current economic and political situation. The Illuminati. The Illuminati. How did you become so fluent in English in only 3 years? How did you become so fluent in English in only 3 years? Daily disciplined practice and study. Daily disciplined practice and study. Where have you been all this time? Where have you been all this time? I was waiting for you at the office. I was waiting for you at the office. How do you develop such good ideas? How do you develop such good ideas? I try to brainstorm new ideas every morning. I try to brainstorm new ideas every morning.
Isn't this your fault? Isn't this your fault? It's not my fault. I didn't do it. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. Can we decide this matter later? Can we decide this matter later? No, we can't postpone it any later. No, we can't postpone it any later. How can you tell the difference? How can you tell the difference? I can tell the difference by holding it. I can tell the difference by holding it. What brings you to this event? What brings you to this event? My colleague invited me here. My colleague invited me here. Is it an anomaly? Is it an anomaly? Possibly, but I have to run some more tests though. Possibly, but I have to run some more tests though. Would it be possible to cancel the event? Would it be possible to cancel the event? You can, but there is a cancellation fee. You can, but there is a cancellation fee. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? It just is. It just is. Was he drunk when the accident occurred? Was he drunk when the accident occurred? He may have been, but we're not certain. He may have been, but we're not certain. Can the process be reversed? Can the process be reversed? Once it's set, it can't be reversed. Once it's set, it can't be reversed. Didn't you treat the patient? Didn't you treat the patient? I couldn't. I was treating another patient. I couldn't. I was treating another patient. Can't we all just get along? Can't we all just get along? I don't think we can. We're too different. I don't think we can. We're too different. Aren't you the one who posted that meme? Aren't you the one who posted that meme? No, it wasn't me. It was Bob. No, it wasn't me. It was Bob. Well, that can't be possible, right? Well, that can't be possible, right? You'd be wrong then. It's definitely possible. You'd be wrong then. It's definitely possible. Even in the best case scenario, how can you be so sure? Even in the best case scenario, how can you be so sure? I just have a gut feeling about it. I just have a gut feeling about it. Would this be of interest to you? Would this be of interest to you? No, not interested at the moment. No, not interested at the moment. Would you kindly take off your shoes before you enter the room? Would you kindly take off your shoes before you enter the room? Certainly. Certainly. How about we grab something to eat? How about we grab something to eat? I'm not that hungry though. I'm not that hungry though. Can you imagine the pain he suffered? Can you imagine the pain he suffered? I seriously can't imagine. It must have been awful. I seriously can't imagine. It must have been awful. How can you be so sure of the results? How can you be so sure of the results? I have the data to prove it. I have the data to prove it. Can't we all agree that the elections were rigged? Can't we all agree that the elections were rigged? It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. Why would you say such a horrible thing to him? Why would you say such a horrible thing to him? Because he's a douche. Because he's a douche. Why couldn't you just wait for an extra 5 minutes? Why couldn't you just wait for an extra 5 minutes? I've been already waiting for over an hour. I've been already waiting for over an hour. Why are you so happy all the time? Why are you so happy all the time? I think it's just my personality type. I think it's just my personality type. How do you study so effectively? How do you study so effectively? Because I'm smart. Because I'm smart. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? It looks like you've used the wrong data for the calculation. It looks like you've used the wrong data for the calculation. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It means maybe you're not as good as you think you are. It means maybe you're not as good as you think you are. Can you give me a hand with this problem? Can you give me a hand with this problem? Sure thing. Sure thing. Why is this problem so difficult to solve? Why is this problem so difficult to solve? Because it requires a new level of thinking. Because it requires a new level of thinking. How is it possible that you got the job and I didn't? How is it possible that you got the job and I didn't? Maybe I'm just better than you. Maybe I'm just better than you. Was it fate that brought us together? Was it fate that brought us together? I don't believe in fate. It was just coincidence. I don't believe in fate. It was just coincidence. Would you consider overlooking this mishap? Would you consider overlooking this mishap? No way in hell. No way in hell. What in the world are you doing? What in the world are you doing? I'm fixing my car. I'm fixing my car. Is she multilingual? Is she multilingual? Yes, she can speak multiple languages. Yes, she can speak multiple languages. Are you saying he can't read in his native language? Are you saying he can't read in his native language? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Can you please tell me your job credentials? Can you please tell me your job credentials? I used to work at Google, Facebook, and Amazon. I used to work at Google, Facebook, and Amazon. What was the experience like? What was the experience like? Rewarding but challenging. Rewarding but challenging. Are you ready to start the next chapter in your life? Are you ready to start the next chapter in your life? More than ever. More than ever. How's your parents these days? How's your parents these days? Great as always. Great as always. Would it be possible to postpone the meeting? Would it be possible to postpone the meeting? I'm afraid it's not. I'm afraid it's not. Wouldn't that be redundant? Wouldn't that be redundant? No, it's still useful and necessary. No, it's still useful and necessary. Have you been skipping school? Have you been skipping school? Absolutely not. I've been attending all my classes. Absolutely not. I've been attending all my classes. Did you hand in your thesis paper? Did you hand in your thesis paper? Not yet, but I will soon. Not yet, but I will soon. Has it already been 5 years since we last met? Has it already been 5 years since we last met? Yeah, it has. Time flies, doesn't it? Yeah, it has. Time flies, doesn't it? Can we call it a truce? Can we call it a truce? Fine, let's call it a truce. Fine, let's call it a truce. Why do you believe in everything he says? Why do you believe in everything he says? Because everything he has said has become true. Because everything he has said has become true. Why can't we just all get along? Why can't we just all get along? I don't know. I don't know. Can we call it a day? Can we call it a day? Sounds good. Let's call it a day. Sounds good. Let's call it a day. Why so serious? Why so serious? Look, there's something we need to talk about. Look, there's something we need to talk about. Was the suspect wearing a purple suit? Was the suspect wearing a purple suit? Yes, it's been reported the suspect was wearing a purple suit. Yes, it's been reported the suspect was wearing a purple suit. Why are you such a bad dancer? Why are you such a bad dancer? Maybe it's because I'm uncoordinated. Maybe it's because I'm uncoordinated. Do you want to sit this one out? Do you want to sit this one out? That's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea. Were you studying Canada before you moved here? Were you studying in Canada before you moved here? Yes, at the University of Toronto. Yes, at the University of Toronto. Will you be attending the party? Will you be attending the party? Not this time. Not this time. Should I study overseas or go traveling instead? Should I study overseas or go traveling instead? I recommend you go traveling instead. I recommend you go traveling instead. Shall we head to the game in a few minutes? Shall we head to the game in a few minutes? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Is she really going out with that guy? Is she really going out with that guy? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Why is everyone hating on John? Why is everyone hating on John? 'Cause John stole money from Sam. 'Cause John stole money from Sam. Does Elon Musk really sleep only 3 hours a day? Does Elon Musk really sleep only 3 hours a day? That's what Elon said in a recent podcast. That's what Elon said in a recent podcast. When did she say that? When did she say that? I can't remember. I can't remember. Why can't you act more like your sister? Why can't you act more like your sister? Why should I? Why should I? Do you know where the treasure is located? Do you know where the treasure is located? No, but even if I knew, why should I tell you? No, but even if I knew, why should I tell you? Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? To the meeting room at the end of the corridor. To the meeting room at the end of the corridor. Who am I supposed to call? Who am I supposed to call? The Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters. When will the product launch? When will the product launch? The first week of March. The first week of March. Why are you so much better than me? Why are you so much better than me? Natural talent and genetics, that's why. Natural talent and genetics, that's why. Would you consider the possibility? Would you consider the possibility? I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You need to call your school principal right away. You need to call your school principal right away. How can you say such nonsense? How can you say such nonsense? That's not nonsense. I'm just talking common sense. That's not nonsense. I'm just talking common sense. Which option is better for the company? Which option is better for the company? The long-term growth option would be better. The long-term growth option would be better. How would you go about achieving this? How would you go about achieving this? We would firstly need to reach our daily goals. We would firstly need to reach our daily goals. What in the hell is this? What in the hell is this? A modern art painting. A modern art painting. Did you just lie in front of my face? Did you just lie in front of my face? There's no way in hell I lied to you. There's no way in hell I lied to you. Is something wrong at home? Is something wrong at home? Everything is fine at home. Everything is fine at home. You look sad. Is everything all right? You look sad. Is everything all right? Not really. I just lost my job. Not really. I just lost my job. How did you do in the test? How did you do in the test? I did pretty well. I did pretty well. What are your assumptions regarding this theory? What are your assumptions regarding this theory? My assumption is this theory won't hold up to scrutiny. My assumption is this theory won't hold up to scrutiny. How often do you dine out each week? How often do you dine out each week? Probably 2 to 3 times a week. Probably 2 to 3 times a week. If everything else was equal, what factors led to the difference in results? If everything else was equal, what factors led to the difference in results? The main factor would be the sample size. The main factor would be the sample size. What is a great question you were asked at a job interview? What is a great question you were asked at a job interview? The best question was, do you think you are a lucky person? The best question was, do you think you are a lucky person? What are your life goals and aspirations? What are your life goals and aspirations? I would love to travel the world and start a family. I would love to travel the world and start a family. Would you consider the alternative? Would you consider the alternative? No, I wouldn't consider the alternative. No, I wouldn't consider the alternative. How come you're always so happy and positive? How come you're always so happy and positive? I guess it's just my disposition. I guess it's just my disposition. Did she really commit the crime? Did she really commit the crime? Yes. DNA tests overwhelmingly proved it. Yes. DNA tests overwhelmingly proved it. When's a good time for you? When's a good time for you? Any time on Saturday is good for me. Any time on Saturday is good for me. How often do you go to the pub? How often do you go to the pub? Probably once a week. Probably once a week. How many times have you played this game? How many times have you played this game? Too many times. Too many times. Did he contract the virus? Did he contract the virus? Yes, he's currently under quarantine. Yes, he's currently under quarantine. Why were you acting so strange yesterday? Why were you acting so strange yesterday? Because I was so nervous waiting for my final exam results. Because I was so nervous waiting for my final exam results. How long were you a flight attendant? How long were you a flight attendant? For nearly 30 years. For nearly 30 years. Are you fully committed to realizing your dreams? Are you fully committed to realizing your dreams? I am fully committed. I am fully committed. Are you still there? Are you still there? Yup, I'm still here. Yup, I'm still here. What do you think will happen if the situation doesn't improve? What do you think will happen if the situation doesn't improve? We might have to close the business down. We might have to close the business down. Will you join me for one last dance? Will you join me for one last dance? It would be my pleasure. It would be my pleasure. Do you think you are better than me? Do you think you are better than me? Yes, basically at everything. Yes, basically at everything. How did you complete everything in time? How did you complete everything in time? A few friends helped me out. A few friends helped me out. Do you think this strategy will work? Do you think this strategy will work? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Are you willing to do the hard work? Are you willing to do the hard work? Yes, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Yes, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Where is he hiding the funds? Where is he hiding the funds? Somewhere offshore. Somewhere offshore. What other choices do I have? What other choices do I have? You don't. You're stuck with these choices only. You don't. You're stuck with these choices only. Was the money transferred to my bank account? Was the money transferred to my bank account? Yes, it has already been transferred. Yes, it has already been transferred. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video and it helped with your English speaking in any way, we'd love for you to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel so we can upload more videos for you in the future. Have a great day and see you in our next video. This is Eric signing out.